afterwards. And then, so there's going to be a lot of information, a lot of, oh, let me just mute everybody. All right, so there's going to be a lot of information, but we're going to try to make it understandable, answer any questions that you have. So wait to ask your questions till the end of this presentation, because a lot of what we go over, whatever questions you have, are probably going to get answered as we go. So for those who don't know me, my name is Julie. I'm going to be talking a little bit about my story later on, but tonight it is mostly going to be Sarah Lang and Jaime Lepsch, and they are probably one of the two people who invited you to this webinar tonight. They are two of the awesome coaches on Team Pure Synergy, and I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share, and I am going to let them go ahead and get started.
All right, hey everybody. As many of you know, my name is Jaime Lepsch. And so just a little bit about me, I'll tell you, my background story here. I've always been self-conscious about my weight. There have been times where I even had some eating disorder tendencies. I felt that I had to look a certain way. And ever since graduating from college, the weight struggle really became real. There were no more sports. I was now working full-time as a teacher and coaching high school sports. And even at that time, I felt I had no time to exercise. And honestly, I had no idea how to really even cook. After having kids, which I now have three kids, the struggle became even more real. I'm getting an echo. Did I not say that?
If everyone, let me just escape out of here real quick so I can mute everyone. Okay, if everybody can just mute themselves when they hop on.
Okay. So basically, after having the kids, the baby weight, the whole struggle of that was even harder. Just struggling with that. And I even then struggled with the fact that I was allowed to have me time. I always felt like I had to put the kids first. So I really didn't take care of myself. And at that point, I still didn't know how to cook. In the past, I've tried many weight loss plans, including LA Weight Loss, Weight Watchers, the military diet. Every year at work, I would do the Biggest Loser contest. Just anything to try to lose some weight. I never managed to maintain what I had lost. Once whatever it was that I was doing was done, basically I kind of gained it all back and gave up. I've considered coaching for over a year now. I had questioned Julie about it many times, probably actually closer to 2 years that I had been picking her brain about coaching. I just kind of felt like it was something that I would be good at, but I had a lot of fears about it. I figured it would take up too much time. I wouldn't have time to do it, and it would end up costing me money rather than, really getting anything out of it. Basically, I got to the point where I finally had enough with my negative thinking, and I figured that what I was doing really wasn't working, and I needed to surround myself by other people who had the same goals as myself and the same struggles. So I decided to just go for it. The benefits that I've received from coaching are huge. I've managed to, since February, get into the best shape that I've been in since college. And I managed to do that while still continuing teaching full-time, taking care of my 3 kids, running them around to all their activities, and coaching high school track at this point. And in the fall, I'll be coaching field hockey again. And I've never been able to continue any program through all of that. So I really love doing all of the programs that we have here. Basically, at this point too, the other thing that I love about it, I really learned to appreciate and love how to cook now. And that's, one of the benefits that I have learned from everything that I've been, taking in. The other thing is that I'm motivating others and inspiring others. And there's nothing better than that message that you get from somebody who just lost some weight because you helped motivate them and get them going. It's great. And actually, it's really one of the things that kind of keeps me going. The other thing is basically personal development. I really didn't think that the coaching would help me with personal development, in that I felt like I was already bombarded with all my other things that I had to do. But now, reading books and just training from other coaches, things that other coaches say, has really allowed me to have a better outlook and positive look on life. And basically for that, I'm much happier. I'm a better mom, better wife. So I'm loving the experience. And in addition to everything I've already mentioned, because I had said I had a fear that it would end up costing me money. And in this short amount of time, I've been able to earn, because I had a fear because I thought it would cost me money. But actually, I've been able to stop using credit cards, which was something that I thought would basically ruin my life. So for the past 3-4 months, no more credit cards, which is huge. And I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Sorry, I didn't think I'd get emotional. And to top it off, I'm paying for all of my kids' activities. So, if you have fears that is something that is going to end up not being something you can do, I've been able to manage all of that and come out on top and be a better person because of it. And I'm so grateful for Julie. She's helped me a lot. And I guess that's it. I know it's quick, but this was hard.
No, and I'm so proud of you for sharing your story. That's absolutely it's just so amazing. And it really does show for those of you guys that don't know Jaime, she has just been on point from day one. She just jumped in this both feet and has just really ran with it. And it's just been amazing to watch her grow. And it's so incredible to hear just everything that she's been able to do because of it. I absolutely love it. And it really is. That's what it's all about. It's just amazing. And hang on, my slides all of a sudden are not moving now. Okay, there we go.
All right, so that's me. My name is Sarah Lang, and I'm an Emerald coach on our Team Pure Synergy. I'm 23 years old, and I'm a full-time graduate student. Just finished my 5th year of school for physical therapy. So not only do I go full-time school from September to May, throughout the summers now, I actually do a full-time 9-week internship. So that's Monday through Friday, 40 hours a week. And I wanted to warn you ahead of time, my dog is really afraid of thunderstorms, so he's at my feet. So if you see any dog pop up, that's why. He's hiding. The internship I'm doing this summer is 40 hours a week, unpaid. And last summer, that really was difficult for me. It's kind of where my journey started. I was in New Mexico on my first full-time internship, and I didn't know anyone. I was working for free, no part-time jobs, and I really kind of let myself go. I've always been a person who's been interested in health and fitness, but really never followed through. I would start something, do really great with it, and then as soon as I was seeing results, I would kind of lose my momentum and kind of slip backwards. So I kind of call that my yo-yo dieting phase, where I did South Beach, I counted Weight Watchers points, I would go hard in the gym and then not eat right. I would eat perfectly and then not work out. So I just had a lot of imbalance in my life. I was going at it alone and didn't really have a lot of guidance, like I said. I'm very involved on campus, and I think a lot of people wonder how in the world I manage everything that I do. Besides being a student, I'm involved with a few part-time jobs on campus. I'm also involved with other clubs and organizations, Student Physical Therapy Association, and just a lot of other things on campus. And I think one of the biggest things I've realized is that people ask me, how do I have the time for all of this? I think the biggest shift in my mindset has been going from having time to making time. And everyone has the same 24 hours in a day, and I'm sure you've heard this. But it's really about reprioritizing, and I made this business and my own health and fitness a top priority. And so I make the time for it, and I build that time into my day. and I've become better at time management and managing my own health and fitness because of that. Not only do I make the time because I know that I deserve it, I'm also surrounded by other positive and inspiring and just other people in my life from coaching on this team. I have all these people in my life locally in Buffalo as well as other places because of this coaching opportunity and everything that it's done for me. You know, I see them posting, hey, I got my workout in, or oh, I just made this awesome salad for lunch. And it keeps me on top of my game, not only my fellow coaches, but my challengers. So the people I have in my groups that I'm helping with their own goals. You know, what kind of coach would I be if I let them down? And I do still show my struggles because I do struggle. But that's what's great about this job. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be on your journey, and you have to be open and honest with other people. And I think that was one of my biggest notions going into it. You know, I didn't have a Beachbody, and you don't need one. So I think that as long as you're ready to commit to being a better you and helping others by inviting them on your journey, that's really all this is all about. Another big thing, of course, as a student was the concerns of not having any money. Like I said, when I signed up to be a coach, it was right after I had worked for free for 9 weeks. My bank account was pretty much a desert with tumbleweeds rolling through it. But I decided to make that investment in myself because I was sick of waking up every day for my internship and putting on khakis that were getting tighter and tighter. And I was disappointed in myself, negative self-esteem, bad talk in my head, while I was trying to be this positive, optimistic person on the outside who I've always, you know, wanted to be. But again, priorities and budgeting. I budgeted my money so that I could afford coaching. And in the end, it ended up paying me back and then some. So I was able to cover what I was doing just by helping others. And I think that the fear of failing did hold me back for a little while. But knowing why I wanted to invest in myself and why that was important to me, not only for my own health and fitness, but to help others who are struggling like me, you know, people who are holding themselves back because of things like time and money and other excuses that we put into our own heads, and help other people get out of their own way. And like Jaime mentioned, a lot of that came from becoming a coach and putting the stress on personal development and learning to face my excuses and really turn them around. So pretty much for me, I started by doing a clean eating challenge with my coach, got introduced to the business, and just really loved the whole idea of it. Finally staying accountable. I've been coaching since July, and I've never been more consistent with working out, with eating healthy. I do still get off track, but I know how to get back on track much more quickly now. I don't have to worry about having enough money to spend on groceries every week while I'm at school. And I am not worried about starting on the loans that I'm already starting to try to pay off. And I'm hoping by the time I graduate that I will be able to attack those loans. So that's my plan. And we'll get on with the rest of the webinar. I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my story.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing.
All right, so who would make a good coach? We're looking for people who are fun, supportive, and encouraging, passionate about helping others succeed, motivated and self-driven, teachable, a team player, and goal-oriented. You don't need to be at your goal weight. A lot of people, you know, even the couple of coaches that I've talked to, you know, that are thinking about signing up, they say, well, I'm not where I want to be at, and I need to, you know, be there before I can inspire others. And like Sarah mentioned, it's just encouraging others to join the journey that you're going on. So no, you don't have to be at your goal weight. You don't have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. You know, our job is to motivate and encourage others. Yes, we guide them on their plans that they pick, but these plans are already developed by professionals. And we're not salesmen. You know, if you are just doing the fitness journey on your own, that's all you need to do. You're not selling and pushing products.
So what makes our team different? As I might have mentioned in the beginning, we're part of Team Pure Synergy. We have team members all over the country, but we do have a heavy amount of our team based in Buffalo, in that Western New York area. So some things that our team does differently, not all teams are like this, which is why I'm so glad that I found our Pure Synergy coaches. We have a closed Facebook group for all coaches. So everyone's in that group can ask questions, share resources. So you're never alone. You always have someone to talk to. We have exclusive team training. There's a great website that has all the information you would need as a coach, as well as an ebook to get you started. We have weekly team calls and webinars. It's a great way to check in with each other and to get new ideas. New coach training groups, so you can get started off on the right foot. You'll be able to surround yourself with healthy and supportive people. Like I said, since I've had these people in my life, it has just changed my whole mindset and kept me really positive. There's team events. Like Super Saturday is a quarterly event where we all get together and get to try out workouts and learn tips from corporate. It's really fun, and it's a great energy to be around all those people in person. And everything else you need is kind of right at your fingertips.
So what are your options as becoming a coach? You can be a level 1 coach, which is basically, a loyalty member or like a preferred customer. Basically, you use the products, you enjoy the 25% discount, get some referral benefits. Like if you get 3 customers, you get to earn yours for free. Part-time coaches, everything in level 1, they're a product of the product. They recommend what works for you, for the other people that you're working with. And you earn a part-time income for groceries, trips, kids' sports, paying off debt, anything, of that nature. A business builder is a level 3. Everything in level 1 and 2, you build your own team. You lead and inspire many people, including your own coaches that sign up underneath you. Earn a full-time income and, be your own boss and create your own freedom.
So like we were talking about, you can sign up just for the discount. That's at level 1. So just like a shopping loyalty program where you get a certain percentage off, that's a guaranteed 25% off. And if you're just getting your Shakeology every month, that saves you about $100 over 6 months. So even if you just want to keep drinking your Shakeology, you save an incredible amount of money just by becoming a coach. And of course, if you share with 3 friends, yours is free because of the commission that you would receive on that. It would basically pay for your own. Just like you'd recommend a favorite restaurant or great new makeup or a great place to buy a nice pair of jeans to a friend, you're recommending a product that you love, something new you've tried that is really working for you. Because how would you not want them to feel as amazing as you do? You probably already know 10 people that you can think of that would benefit from investing in a health and fitness program, Shakeology, or just whatever you're working with. And actually, this quote at the bottom is from me, which I kind of mentioned before. This was when I had been coaching for 8 months. I actually have been working out consistently, which I haven't done in years. When I fall off the wagon now, it's only for a day or 2 instead of weeks. And I'm easily able to get back on track because I'm constantly surrounded by others on my team who inspire me. That's very true.
What a coach actually does. We focus on the 3 vital behaviors, just connecting with people daily, meeting new people and building relationships and making friends and sharing what we're doing to help motivate people and inspire others. We check in online with our challenge groups to keep each other accountable. And for me, that's huge because not only am I keeping others accountable, I'm also keeping myself accountable. We plan posts for the next day or week. We watch training videos and webinars. Personal development, you've heard Sarah and I talk about that already. I've been introduced to, different books. Like right now I'm reading You're a Badass and Start With Why. And those are books I never would have chosen for myself. We message customers and coaches to check in with them and see how they're doing. And I actually just messaged one of my first customers, and she told me that since end of February, beginning of March, she's lost 22 pounds. And she's feeling great and she's loving what she's doing. So, I mentioned there's nothing more inspiring than when you get those messages. We get to create fun images. I have learned so much with editing and, putting these cute little sayings or fun sayings. And I would never have done any of that stuff before. And I love doing it. And we get to pay it forward. by showing others how to do what we're doing. And again, it just really keeps me going.
All right, so a little bit about how we earn money. Oh, sorry. First,
My slides were crazy for a little bit there. Sorry.
Gotcha. That's okay. A day in the life of a coach. So these are examples from a single mom and a stay-at-home mom of a newborn. So of course, everyone's going to look different. My day as a student is going to look different from a mom's schedule versus just another person. So for example, how someone works this full time. She gets up at 6:15, gets ready for work. While she's getting ready, she makes lunches, has coffee, reads her personal development, and does that post and check in with her challenge group or any messages she's received. She gets her daughter and kids on the bus and drives to work. When she works all day, and when she comes home at 5:30, she picks up her daughter, works out while her daughter does homework, cooks and eats dinner, has family time, or has activities with her daughter. From 8 to 10, she does work on the Beachbody business, and then she relaxes before she goes to bed. Tori is a stay-at-home mom of a newborn. Between 6 and 7 a.m., she wakes up early and does a power hour, which basically means she posts, checks in with customers and coaches, follows up with anything she needs to, and works on her to-do list. From 7 to 9, she plays, sings, and reads with her baby. During her baby's nap time, she'll do her personal development and work out if the baby sleeps long enough. So, of course, there's flexibility. For another 4 hours, she'll play with the baby and do different activities, do household chores or work out if she didn't get to in the morning, cook dinner, have family time, and then not return to doing Beachbody stuff until later in the evening when we have team calls, chat with people on Facebook, emails, and then planning for the next day. So they really love staying home with their kids. Tori was able to replace her teaching income, and she has been committed to her own health because others look to her for motivation.
So how do we earn money? We receive a 20% discount on all of our purchases. We earn 25 commission from our customers' purchases. We earn $40 to $105 on any challenge packs that we sell. We earn 40% commission on people who purchase the club membership subscription. We earn a 15% commission on all club membership retail purchases. And we also get team cycle bonuses ranging anywhere from $14 to $18. And it can be up to anywhere to $250 to $12,000 in a week. Matching bonuses we get on our coaches, anywhere from 5 to 10% on those cycle bonuses. There's quarterly star diamond bonuses and even elite coaching monthly bonuses.
So some of those things may not make a lot of sense, but it just kind of shows that there are a lot of different potential ways to earn. Some extra perks that we have, there's all kinds of fun prizes. So I think my first month coaching, I got like a workout ladder and a physio ball, some different exercise equipment. There's always books, clothing, bobbleheads, coolers, GoPro cameras, shoes, blenders, and more. And that's just for working on your business and succeeding. So there's also Success Club trips. Just by helping people, you can earn trips to things like Disney, a cruise, or a lot of our people on our team just went to Cancun. There's a Coach Summit, which is a big trip every year. It's going to be in Nashville this year, and in the past it's been in Las Vegas. And the people that earn Success Starters, which is Earning Success Club, in their first 3 months actually get a free ticket to Summit. There's a diamond treat that's just for our team every year, a leadership retreat, and the top 10 coaches in our company go on a top 10 trip. This year they're going to Paris, I believe, and in the past they've been to Italy, France, and Bora Bora.
So I'm going to hop in here just for a little bit because I'm one of the coaches who have been a coach for the longest time on the team. And I just kind of want to show what is possible as a coach. So my story is I was a 3-time college dropout. I went to work for General Motors. I was really good in school if I liked what I was doing. And I never really found what drove me and what was a passion of mine. And so after changing my major about 5 times, I finally dropped out of college again. I went to work for General Motors because it was good money, and I hated it. I was miserable. I was working on a line. The last job I had, I was drilling the same screw 8 times, and then I would just push the plastic aside and just keep doing the same thing over and over and over. And so that was when I really realized that money wasn't a driving factor for me, but money helps. I mean, money can help you do so many different things. So when I became a coach, I had left GM. People thought I was crazy, but I knew I needed to find something that made me happy. I left GM. I went back to school. I'm a huge animal lover. If you can see, Andy is like attached to me right now. And I was dog grooming for a little bit. I went and got my aesthetics license and my massage therapy license. And I still didn't quite have that freedom that I wanted. And so when I became a coach, I was about $40,000 into debt. I had just left, a great paying job to basically go back to school, not make any money, and then have school loans. And then it took me a long time to build up my income. But I knew that I needed to be happy, and I knew I needed to find something. So when I found out about coaching, I was already basically coaching. I was doing P90X, had great results from it. I was helping people on Facebook. And when I found out that I could actually become a coach, I was like, great, I get a 25% discount. And it wasn't until I really got into it that I realized that there was a whole business behind this and that I could actually, do something with this. So my very first month, I made $180. 14 months later, and at this point, we didn't have our team training or our team sites or anything. So I actually have a pretty slow start for most coaches. 14 months into it, I was making about $2,000 a month. And just before my 3-year anniversary, I was up to about $16,000 to $19,000 a month. And it's honestly just from helping people and just sharing what I've been doing on Facebook. I kind of used Facebook as my accountability group. Since then, I'm now a full-time coach. I've been full-time for 2 years. My husband has been able to leave his job. He was a manager of a small business for 22 years. He left his job last August. We've been able to travel all over with Beachbody, Disney, Vegas a few times. We just got back from Cancun. We're signed up for a cruise for next year. We were on a cruise with them 2 years ago. They've sent us to California a few times, Arizona. I mean, it's just been an absolutely amazing experience. We've met the most amazing people in our lives. And it's kind of crazy to think that this is actually my job now. This is what I do. I wake up, I get to set my own schedules, my own hours. And it's really just from sharing what I'm doing and helping people. And my slides are like not. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect.
All right, so some different things our coaches are saying. Jessica talked about how she felt middle-aged and frumpy before becoming a coach. She feels young and vibrant again, while giving her the confidence to really be an advocate for her own health with Hashimoto's and breast cancer, and she's truly changed her life. She's been doing amazing. She just had a bilateral mastectomy, and her positive attitude just shines. It's really amazing. Maria used her earnings last week to pay for a month's worth of math tutoring for her daughter. Kim has been able to avoid getting a part-time job outside of the home, so she gets to stay at home with her family. I talked about how I don't struggle to pay for my groceries and still have some extra spending money while still being able to get my Shakeology every month covered. Amanda is able to go to all of her children's school activities, so she doesn't have to miss out on volunteering. And T was able to cover Shakeology for her and her husband, so 2 bags, get new skating gear for her roller derby career, and that stuff is really expensive. So it's really cool, the stuff that you can do with just helping other people.
So how much does it cost to be a coach? Typically, you pick a challenge pack. There's a business sign-up fee, but actually you end up getting that fee waived. That $40 fee is waived. You would end up having Shakeology on Home Direct. You get free club membership for 30 days, and that includes that Beachbody On Demand where you can play a variety of workouts. And so that basically the challenge packs run anywhere from $140 to $205. So you're getting a workout program and a Shakeology. After that, there's a $15.95 monthly fee. Basically, you're having a fee because they provide you with websites, and you have these branded advertisements through the infomercials that people see on TV. And, the best thing is that you don't have to worry about shipping things out or dropping things off to people or bagging things up. There's no inventory for us. They order on our website, and Beachbody takes care of the rest. And there's also even showcase challenge packs. Includes everything in a challenge pack plus a variety of other workouts for you to get your hands on. If you're involved in the military, there's also a military discount. There's no sign-up fee or monthly fee for active duty military or veterans.
So how do you get started? You decide you're ready to make a change. Everyone has a different turning point, but maybe tonight is yours. Maybe something has resonated with you in your story and where you're at in your life. You pick your challenge pack, which workout is going to work best for you with Shakeology as a big part of your nutrition. Contact the coach who invited you to this webinar, whether it was me, Jaime, Julie, or any of our coaches, or anyone on our team. And just get ready to live a life by your design. You get out of this what you put into it. If you only have a little bit of time, you put a little bit of time in. If you want to go full time, you go all in. So final thoughts, don't let yourself hold yourself back. And if this is something you truly want to do, I just say go for it.
Absolutely. I think my biggest regret was not going for it sooner. I wish I would have went for it over a year ago when I was first thinking about it.
Awesome. Now I know our counter is counting down. Thank you guys so much for coming out, and thank you, Sarah and Jaime, for sharing your stories. If you guys have any questions, we have about 3 minutes left. I'll go ahead and stop recording.